Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, Collective. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. Thank you for all the love and support you guys are showing me. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for letting me know that you appreciate the messages that you're receiving, that they have been helpful to you in your situations. It makes my heart smile. So, this is going to be a special oracle message from the Realest Oracle. So I'm just actually going to pull some messages, just kind of see what encouragement, what advice you guys are needing at this time. Just dealing with life and just trying to get through everyday situations that maybe you're struggling with a little bit. And just like I said, give you some encouragement and some wisdom. So let's see what is going on in my collective, you guys. All of my current followers, subscribers, like I said, welcome back. To all of the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in, you guys. Hopefully you find the messages useful and you are able to take a little bit of wisdom and advice with you along the way. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull a few. Okay. So the first one out we have is stuck. Number 48. 48 might be a synchronicity for someone. 48, 4 and 8 is 12. 12 is about being in hangman. It is about being stuck, trying to gain a new perspective. And as you can see, this person feels a little stuck at this time. Okay. Then we have inner child here. Okay. We have an inner child with number 47. 7 and 4 is 11. 11 is about ascension as well. Breaks down also to 2, which is about balance. I have inner child here. Okay. All right. Let's pull 2 more here. Let's see what other messages we need to go over together, where I can give you guys some advice. Need 2 more of these. Okay. All right. So then we have, solitude, number 10. 10 is about endings, about beginnings. 10 breaks down to a 1, new beginnings. Okay, solitude. And then we have indulge, number 50. 50 breaks down to 5. 5 is about change. And we have 50 with indulge. Okay, well, let's start with these and let's just see what we got going on in these collective messages. Okay, so let's start with stuck, which is 48. Okay, so stuck is pertaining to the element of air. So this is pertaining to air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So this may be a message for you guys. Stagnating, plateauing, feeling trapped, second guessing decisions. This card suggests it is time to make a final decision to either stay where you are or make a drastic change for the better. Remember that not choosing is a disempowered choice. Trust yourself to make the right call with the information available to you and move forward. So, what this is saying is that you guys are feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You have a level of information and wisdom about a particular situation, but you have been afraid to make a decision. So you feel like, maybe by not making a decision, it'll make it go away. If you just ignore it, maybe you won't ever have to think about it or do anything about it. But the reality is, indecision is still a decision. It's just a disempowered decision. It's just a making a decision or not choosing to make a decision, which keeps you stuck. It keeps you stagnant. It keeps you not feeling like you're moving forward. So this is an encouragement to find a way to make a choice. Make a choice, step out of your fear, step out of your comfort zone, and just choose. You'll feel better once you make a decision, either way. Then we have 47 with inner child, which is about the element of water. Water elements are my Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpios. Okay. Inner child, reparenting, taking care of essential needs. This card calls on you to address early childhood wounds and abandonment issues. Learn to self soothe. Comfort and delight yourself the way you wish you could have been comforted by caretakers of the past. You are your parent now. Treat yourself with the tenderness of a small child. So, this is a message for a group of you who have had childhood trauma. And when this childhood trauma occurred or when things happened in your life, you were not nurtured in the way that you needed. And you dealt with a lot of abandonment wounds and issues throughout your life because of this. Your essential needs were not taken care of. You didn't always feel safe as a child. You didn't always feel heard or loved or comforted by the caretakers that we call parents or whoever it was that raised you. They didn't show you the tender love and care that you truly needed in your childhood. And so as an adult, this is showing in ways where you are not able to soothe yourself. You know, you are not able to accept responsibility or cope with things that happen. So what this is a message of encouragement uh, is pertaining to you learning how to take care of yourself. That inner child who was disappointed, who was not nurtured, who was not cared for properly, pay attention to your inner child. Do things that, you know, bring a smile to your face. Be creative, try to heal from those abandonment issues and wounds, from your early childhood so that you know how to love and care for others. When you don't heal from those things, it causes you to be cold in your heart space. It causes you not to know how to connect with others properly because you don't know how to cope even with your own issues, or you don't know how to cope in a healthy way when it comes to your own issues, I should say. So this is saying to, look at your inner child, figure out where you began to be disappointed and hurt, what things happened to you. And these are going to be difficult things that maybe you don't want to look at because maybe there was emotional or physical abuse, that happened, for some of y'all. But it's important that you look at it. It's important that you address it so that you can start to show that type of self love and care to yourself, which will allow you to show that self love and care to others. Okay. All right. Then we have solitude, number 10. This is for the element of earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Alone time. Find comfort in your own energy again, a process that requires emotional isolation. Do not mistake your alone time for loneliness. Spirit is creating distance from the desires, expectations, and ideas of others so you can identify your own. Get into hermit mode. So, this is a message of encouragement for you guys to maybe take a step back. Maybe you need to disconnect a little bit for a short amount of time from people's places, things that, are draining you, that are a little bit chaotic in your life at this time, that don't allow you to really think and figure out who you are. You're constantly being pulled left, right, up and down This is telling you to learn how to enjoy your own space and learn how to enjoy your own energy. Being by yourself does not mean that you're lonely. It means that you are taking time to grow, to heal, evolve, to learn, to find wisdom, you know, in a situation, past or present, that you are dealing with, so that you can better deal with things in your future. So, this is just a timeout for yourself that is much needed at this time. And then we have 50, which is indulge. This is also for earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This card grants permission to take part in the finer things, enjoy creature comforts, buy yourself something pretty, take yourself on a dinner date, make a sweet treat. So while you are, for my earth signs, while you guys are in hermit mode and you are regrouping, you are learning more about yourself, you are enjoying your own energy, you are trying to heal from past traumas or wounds that keep you stuck, you're trying to find wisdom for your mind. This is a message of encouragement to treat yourself, to indulge a little bit, to give back to yourself, which in turn will also help with your inner child wounds. This will help to bring a smile to your inner child, which will help with your growth and the way that you are evolving. It's okay to indulge every once in a while. It's okay to figure out what pleases us, you know, whether that's mental, whether that's in our taste, whether that's in our smell, whatever it is that brings that smile to your face, indulge in that a little bit. Give back to yourself, give yourself some self care, love, and affection. Sounds like it's needed right now in the collective. I think we need to stay focused on making sure that we are in balance, because life can have unexpected twists and turns all the time. So it's very important to make sure that we are imbalanced in our emotions. Mental balance is, I think, top urgent, at the top of the list of, things that are urgent right now, at this time. So don't be afraid to be in solitude. Don't be afraid to overindulge, for yourself a little bit to bring a smile to your face, but take care of that inner child wounding so that you can receive love. Don't block out love because you are unhealed, because you don't want to look at the hard things. And sometimes when you're on that journey of healing, you actually find the person that you are supposed to be with that also helps you continue to heal. But you have to first take those steps to get unstuck by making a choice that you know you need to make to get yourself out of an environment that you no longer belong in, that has you feeling trapped, so that you can start to heal those inner child wounds, abandonment issues, so that you're not afraid to be by yourself, because you're going to realize that you can love you better than anybody else can. And then while you are doing so, overindulge a little bit and enjoy the pleasures of life. There's plenty, but you can't see them when you're unhappy, when you're stuck, when you're not in a good place. All right, collective. Love you guys. Hope this message was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. But until next time, you guys, bye.